Hello everyone, this is Kyle from Mill Street Gardens, and today I wanted to share 5 perennials that are looking really great in our showcase garden right now. So it's the end of May and it's been very wet, and as you can see, all the plants are looking very lush because they've gotten non-stop moisture. Let me show you the 5 that I think are doing awesome right now. Alright, here's the first one right here is our lady's mantle. So this is a plant that we sell here at the nursery. It can grow in full sun or shade. So we have it in a full sun context right here, and it is ginormous. I've never seen it so big. So I don't know, it's like 1.5 feet tall. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plants right here, kind of making a little hedge. You can use them as a ground cover, or you can put them in a clump. And these are just starting to bloom. So they covered with these green or chartreuse covered blooms. There's actually some of them there starting to open. And besides the fact that it's just a nice pretty mound of foliage, I think it's cool how the water catches on the leaves. Alright, plant number 2 is right next to Lady's Mantle. This is a native plant that's not blooming yet, but it looks so nice. So this is a giant clump right here. This is a mountain mint, Pycnanthemum muticum, but it doesn't spread like normal mint. The reason why it's such a large clump is because I planted like 7 plants here. So it does spread a little bit every year, but it's very manageable. And I chose this because it's going to be very beautiful soon, but it starts coming up very early. So you get this nice lush look in your garden early in the season, and by the end of May it's looking awesome, and it hasn't even started blooming yet. Alright, plant number 4 is this guy right here, the mouse ear Coreopsis. This is like a ground cover Coreopsis that isn't aggressive at all. I just planted like 4 or 5 plants here last year, and this has been blooming for a very long time. It has these beautiful flowers on it. And this is just as big as it gets. And then when the flowers are done, you can trim them off, and then you'll have a nice mound of pretty foliage. This is also a native plant to the United States, a cultivated version of it. And then side note, we got some other Coreopsis over here that's beautiful. It hasn't started to bloom yet. As you can see, a lot of our garden isn't blooming because it's not in peak yet. We purposely chose a lot of plants that bloom later in the year. Okay, number 4 are the Ajugas that are working really hard to feed the bees right now. This is another beautiful ground cover. So this one is Bronze Beauty, and you can see it's covered with blooms right now, and I always see bees on them. And it has a nice contrast foliage that contrasts with all the plants around it, so it's more of a darker color. And it's a pretty good job of keeping weeds out. There's some grass here and there, but overall it does a really great job. So we got Bronze Beauty over here, and we got 2 more varieties to show you. Here's another one called Chocolate Chip. The rain actually knocked the flowers down. It was actually a nice mound that looked really pretty, so it kind of fluked in the rain. This one's cool because it has little tiny leaves. Here's the last one. I'll put the name on the screen. I forgot it at the moment. It's another one that we saw at the nursery, and this one's pretty. Oh, I just remember their name, Burgundy Glow. Because it has like the multicolored leaves. And this is just one plant that we planted last year. So definitely does a good job at being a ground cover. And our final plant are the Weigelas. Here's another one over here. This one is a Sonic Bloom Pink. And then I got one more to show you. And the last one that we have over here is the Nana Weigela. And if you look really closely, it has these beautiful pinkish, whitish flowers. And it's absolutely loaded with them. And there's still a bunch of them that hasn't opened yet. And then it has a variegated foliage on it too. So even when it's not in full bloom, it'll still look really pretty and attractive because it has the pretty foliage on it. So we do offer that plant here at the nursery. I'm going to show you what it looks like because it's cute. They're a little way down because of the rain, but here's what they look like. Little babies. So in a couple years, that little baby will turn into that shrub over there. And I should say that that shrub there is full size. So it only gets about 3 feet tall and wide. And then we also have this Weigela right here. Forgot what it's called. See the tag, Wine and Spirits. It's a proven winner one. And this one's pretty because it has the darker foliage and the white blooms on it. So the two contrast each other really well. And that looks good in any garden, because the leaves will contrast with the green or whatever. Sorry, the leaves will contrast with like the green leaves in your garden. So it looks good when it's out of bloom as well. And it also stays smaller than a lot of other shrubs that get really large. So anyways, thank you for watching the 5 perennials, I guess, and shrubs that are doing really well right now. It was really hard to choose 5, so I'm sure I'll update you with some more shrubs that are looking really good soon. Thank you for watching.